A top brew with a very unique history makes a triumphant comeback. If you'd like beer or you like history, this next story is for you. Entrepreneur Tony Fitzgerald has brought an original local brew back from the grave.
This is Mulder Street Orange back in the late 18th century.
It became the Standard Brewery, and then in 1908 it became Walkers Brewing Company, and it lasted until 1926.
So in that building, is that where they brewed the beer?
Yeah, that's where they brewed the beer.
A big employer for the town, 70 were on the books, and when the beer was brewed, this is how it was chaperoned through Peasley Street. Horse-drawn wooden carts with a huge bottle-shaped float. Oh, and the kid, he was to steer when the drivers had a little too much to drink.
Is any of this still standing at the moment?
No, unfortunately not. They knocked it all down.
Bad news, yes, but the trail did not run cold.
This is the first soil being turned.
Tony knocked on the doors of the homes built on top of the land, and they agreed to let him dig up their backyards for clues.
4:30 in the afternoon.
What he uncovered was the original cellar, remnants of its past life, including the original base of the glass beer bottles. But the most exciting find was the Walker family, who still had the original recipe.
Everything we're trying to do in this whole recreation of the Walkers Brewing story and the beer that they brought out back in the old days is trying to keep it as authentic as we possibly can and draw from those stories and those things that we discovered along the journey to just tell the story how it was.
A nostalgic beer with a modern kick, now on top at the Kelly's Rugby pub, just like it used to be all those years ago.
Fabulous. What's exciting about it is just the resurrection and bringing back to life an iconic beer brand that once was famous in Orange and Bathurst and throughout all New South Wales and hopefully in other parts of Australia.
The Parkview and the Metro also stock Walkers, a taste of history brewed like they did in the good old days. Phoebe Moore, Prime 7 News.